she could have constant power.
Sure, yeah.
But Bell & Howell is now launching a crystal lamp collection. We're gonna call them the A lamps because they all have these beautiful personalities. They all have an A name. First airing ever. If it is, you've charged it up, you wanna place this lamp anywhere, you get 7 hours of runtime. It's portable, it is ambiance, it is style, it is functional decor, dimmable. Chad's gonna tell us everything. I will tell you, it's under $20 for the launch. You tell us each of the names, Chad.
Yes, absolutely. So this one's gonna be the Auburn.
Oh, look at the Auburn.
This one's gonna be the Addison. And then this one's gonna be the Aurora.
Look at
so
that.
we have the Auburn, the Addison, and then the Aurora. They all work exactly the same, but this one, I'm gonna put them all right next to each other, very slender. You'll notice the lampshades are what the difference is, right? They're all the same height and everything, but this lamp shade is a little more slender. This one has the more cuts in it. And actually, if I dim that down, you might actually be able to see the cuts a little more if I dim it down, because it's just a touch design. You're familiar with these lamps. See that little button right there? That's your touch control. So I can do it through all the different modes, whether I want warm white, regular white, or a daylight. You have all three built right in or off. And if I turn any of them on and I want to dim it, I just hold that button down and it dims to any brightness that I want. Yeah, and just look at the nice crystal cut of it. And they're all unique in their own way, I should say, okay? But the one that's called the Aurora that you're seeing there next to the graphics, that one actually has a double shade. So it's a little more diffused than you're used to seeing, right, in the other two. And this is the Aurora right there on this video. It's great to take out to your dining party outside, inside. I use it next to my bubble bath. I have one on the kitchen counter. I'm done with the big lights. I'm done with the big LED overhead lights. I'm over it. I want nice, classy, elegant, and I call it almost like a calming light. And so I like the warmer of all three. I like the warmest of the light. It makes me just a little more relaxed when I'm home. And there's no cords or cables that you have to use, but we give you the C cord, the USB-C cord to charge it back up. However, you can leave it plugged in all the time. My kitchen counter one, plugged in 24/7 and always running. It's like a night light and a lamp at the same time. And because they're LEDs, they're gonna last 50,000 hours plus. And here's what I know. If you only buy one, probably your mistake, because you want to, in design, interior design, what you want to do is like on behind the couch or either side of the couch, or you want to pair them up and make an even design on each side.
Can I give some of these out for free?
Is Nicole Hickle going to give some more money?
Yes, Nicole Hickle is giving people $20 if you open up the HSN credit card, and this is $20. So you can do the two, because if you buy one, use the $20, get the second one, like you were saying, flanking, you can get two for the price of one, basically. The fact that this is under $20, it's in this beautiful, like, ambient crystal design, right? You get 3 different kinds of light, that white, warm, and daylight, and it's dimmable. Those kind of levels of different lighting, the dimmability, the touch of it, those are expensive.
Oh yeah, and to be able to choose the different, I mean, everything about this, and I'm doing it very fast, I'm flipping through, so there's gonna be.
The one in your hand is called which one again?
This one is going to be the Addison.
Okay,
I have to
I
look at the boxes each time so I don't make a mistake, so I don't misconfuse anybody, but here. And there's the daylight. It's really more of a stark white. That's gonna be great when you're doing your makeup and things like that. And then the last one is called white. And what's happening is, I'm gonna flip it just right towards the camera, there's LEDs on the inside, and so it really comes to life for you in any sort of setting. I can just walk behind us here. There's lots of different areas to go, and so I'm gonna just take a couple of the lamps. It doesn't matter where you place them. That's what makes this so great. I wanna put one here. Look, didn't need an outlet, didn't need an extension cord, nothing like that, okay? And it just adds that touch. If I wanna take that flower away, put it over here, add it on top of a book. Give you that nice reading light if you want. Oh, I thought that was B-roll for a second. That looks so good. Wow, and
You're like, oh, that's me.
And I just did it myself. Maybe I should be an interior designer,
I told
Tina.
you.
Could somebody please, and how about over here next to this painting? Even if I had a candle I wasn't burning, adding a little height to it really is more elegant and I could put it on the tabletop, of course, not a problem, and it actually throws off the perfect amount of light to give you that accent. Now, some of you I already know are probably thinking, how long does that battery last? You're looking at upwards of 7 hours on that highest setting, but you can dim it down just by touching it, just holding your finger there on that button, and it will dim down to a lighter mode.
I can't believe it's dimmable.
Dimmable, which is great for when you're reading in bed, things like that. What were you asking about dimmable?
I can't believe it's done.
Oh, can't believe it.
Under $20 and it's dimmable.
Right, and you can just pick it up and move it if I need to. If I'm gonna have an outdoor dining set, like my friends are coming over, take it outside with you, and just goes wherever you are. By honestly a power outage, now I have lamps wherever I want them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can just pick these up and bring them right back to the table, no problem at all.
Look at you, just walking around with that. So if you go in to purchase this, because now it got very busy, Chad.
Okay.
You're going in to purchase it, and you're like, oh, these are names. I see Auburn, I see Addison, I see Aurora. We're gonna call these the A lamps because we are launching the crystal lamp collection of Bell and Howell. These are, you can unplug it, you can get 7 hours, place it anywhere. This is dimmable. You get to pick the kind of light, white, warm, or daylight that's in there. It is ambiance, it is beautiful. We're gonna go through each one, what they look like and what the names are. So you make sure you pick the one that you like. I will tell you, Addison's the most popular.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
It's actually one of my favorites as well, and I think it's because of the way they're cut. And so this one here is gonna be called the Aurora,
Okay.
and we're gonna bring the lights up so you can actually see them in better detail.
So this is Aurora.
And actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just turn them off right here for a second.
Oh, so you can look at the lamp
So
itself
you can
more.
actually see
Can
the
we do
lamp
that?
by itself. Yeah, you just touch it 3 times, it goes
There
through
you
all
go.
the modes. Okay, so there's the Aurora right here, which has that, I'm gonna tilt this up, has sort of a double shade. It's gonna be a little more of a diffused light if you're just wanting more of a diffused light. The one next to it is called the Addison. That one has the most detail in its shade. It's really cut like a bunch of crystals, right? I'm gonna step away as well. So you can see how, and in person, it's actually like little diamonds cut into it. It's faceted, so beautiful. And then the last one is the slimmest of the 3 in terms of the thinness of the shade of being angled down. That one's called the Auburn. So if you have a really tight entryway when you come into your home, a really tight little area, and you want to put it on a corner shelf, the Addis or the Auburn is going to be for you because that's the slimmest, but they're all the same height. They're about a foot each. 11.7 inches, I think.
Now, this will not be $20 when it's no longer the launch, when we are not introducing everybody to the Crystal Lamp Collection. It will be $30, still great at $30, but I want you to grab as many as you need as gifts. You know what I'm thinking about? Like dorm rooms, they don't have a lot of room, but right, it's still a little decor, looks really nice, but has a nice little footprint. You get to decide how much light, how little light, and what kind of light you get. Those types of features, the touch, the dimmable, the being able to choose. And 7 hours is a lot. If you look at any like rechargeable lamps, that's a lot of runtime on it. Under $20 is unbelievable. And this is the first time we've done something like this.
Yes. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
I think everybody else is excited.
Well, we created this from scratch, right? And so Bell and Howell, I've been working on this for a year. That's not an exaggeration. And we started to present drawings and different sketches. We did focus groups and HSN Buyer. Everyone was involved. And to come up with these 3 designs was a work of labor, or labor of love, I should say, because everyone gravitated towards one of them. And so if you're looking at your screen and you're going like, yep, I know which one's for me. We have studied the market. This is our first show at HSN with this lamp. There are more coming next year. Every year we're gonna bring out different versions so you can create your collections of lamps. And that's great. But what Bell and Howell is best for is making hundreds and not millions of these so that we can bring the price way, way down. Guys, this is not plastic. This is metal, okay? This is a metal lamp. Real acrylic tops. This is not some cheap, you know, sort of $20 pick-me-up at the dollar store. No, no, this is real. We just made so many to support all of our shopping channels around the world. And HSN is the first shopping channel to have it because, well, HSN was the first shopping channel. And we're so proud of this place. As Kara was saying with Lancome, the partnership that Bell and Howell has with HSN, I am in love with HSN, as you guys know. And so if you